Hey people, and welcome to Through a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host Joe.
Your co-host Jacob.
And our fellow co-host Deji is on holiday again.
Yes.
Again.
No,
I'm joking. This was family holiday, you get me? Pick up the fam. But how you doing, my bro? You good?
Yeah, man, all good. Busy week as usual, but you know, we're alive, we're healthy, and can't complain. So
Amen to that.
That's the only thing you can
Get
hope
me.
for. Yourself?
Yeah. I mean, back in work this week after having the last week and a half off. Well, obviously back in on Monday, but yeah, you get what I mean. So early on in the week, bro, the adjustment, I was still on annual leave until yesterday in my mind, bro. Like when I actually went into the office yesterday and today, and I was like, okay, cool. I have to wake up by default because of work anyway, but like, I was like, got to be alert, everything. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. Like, besides just running on E a bit, as you saw me drinking Monster earlier.
Crazy drink.
Yeah, bro, I do not drink Monster.
It's just crazy drink,
bro. It's one flavor. I forgot what it's called. Like, but it's the pink one. Like, my boy, he's like, "Oh, taste this," and I was like, "Yo, this is mad." But any other Monster I've never drank in my life.
Yeah, no, I just look at it as, you know, them people that I see people with
rock on,
yeah,
turn around and die.
Yeah, rock concerts. I see that. That's why I look at Monster. But it's a big brand, to be fair.
Bro, yeah, especially in America. Yeah. But before that, because I don't really drink caffeine too much in it, but I was like, do you know what? This flavor is actually nice, and just once in a while I'll need it in it. And today's one of those days.
Yeah, it's like when I see people like drinking Red Bull and that before games. I'm like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Or
early in the morning.
Oh, bro. Red Bull itself, I don't even like the smell of it.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm a hypocrite because back in the day, like when my caffeine intake was a bit high or whatever, or when my body could like take it in more, I used to drink Red Bull some morning because I wouldn't want something hot in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But that was it was a mental thing for me. But like now I look back at it, I'm like, nah.
No way.
Can't be doing them things.
Yeah, same. That's with me and coffee though. I can't drink coffee either.
Swear?
Yeah, no.
What, at all?
No. Don't like the smell. If I don't like the smell of something, I think it was the teachers back in the day. You know the teachers that used to
coffee breath.
Yeah, box of coffee. So when I had
Yes.
coffee breath, I was like,
Yeah, no, it's mad. Because I was like that as well. Then when I started drinking it, I was like, it's mad how my taste buds have changed. So, and it got to a point I was like, I was banging it every morning, but I never drank it beforehand. And the flip was from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, this is too much. But then just started drinking it with oat milk. So
yeah,
once in a while, I'm like, okay, cool, I can do it.
Do you know what my real hate for like coffee came? You know Revels. Do you remember them chocolates?
Yeah.
And you used to like have to kind of guess what you're picking out half the time. And I'm picking out something that looked like a minstrel.
Yeah.
And I'd eat it, and it was the coffee one. I'd be like,
I don't think I ever bought that pack in my life.
Revels.
Like, yeah, the only time I had it is if someone else.
Christmas time.
Not even then.
No,
as if
Christmas
someone
time,
else
Revels
was
were in my
like,
house.
oh, do you want one? I'm like, all right, cool. We'll play Lucky Dip, you get me? But other than that, never.
Yeah, Revels. It was always that. And I used to be picking out the thing I thought was a minstrel, eat it, and it was the coffee one. I'd be like, oh my goodness.
You sold yourself a dream. Because you were like, oh, I'm going to get the one that I want. That's probably why you hate coffee, because you're scarred from it.
No, it's true. But at the same time, got a lucky dip sometimes in chocolates.
Bro, it's like Brussels sprouts. This is mad. Like, my dad, pick up my pops. Bro, he's the reason why I hate Brussels sprouts. Man put it in stew. Like, and he was just eating it. I was like, obviously, I was like mad drunk. And I was like, yo, this stew's looking, like, you're really enjoying it. I was like, oh, let me get a meatball. He didn't say nothing, bro. He said, oh, you want? It's like, I took a bite. I said, oh my... Bro,
Since then, you ain't eating Brussels sprouts?
That was the first time I think I tried it, and I've never eaten it since.
So you thought
and
it was
that's
a meatball?
over 20 years ago.
So wait, your dad didn't even warn you that
Bro,
you were
he's
eating
a
the
bad
Brussels
guy.
sprouts?
And he was just laughing. It was like, oh, it's not everything you lot see you should have it. I was like, bruv.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, that's my story with Brussels sprouts. Yeah, that's one of the food that I just hate.
Brussels sprouts, you know.
What, do you like that?
To be fair, I'm a vegetable guy, so I do like vegetables as long as they're seasoned. My thing was before I wouldn't eat a lot of things, but when I started to learn properly, you can season everything.
Yeah.
And once you can season everything, you can make it taste like whatever you want it to taste like.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Everything has its own texture, but at the same time, you can season vegetables.
Why don't you season egg? Not omelette, egg.
Huh? No. The texture's great. I don't like
Again,
egg.
a Ghanaian that doesn't like egg.
We're gonna do this. Is gonna be a continuative.
Forever, because
Yes.
even Deji said it. Never heard of Ghanaian that don't like egg, bro.
Nah, man. I can see omelette seasoned, nice, but egg, no. Egg on its own is disgusting. I'm just gonna stand by that.
Yeah, no, we've had this convo many a times, even though we don't get it, but still, yeah, like that's my story with, I don't know how we got there, but Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, you know,
absolutely hate it. Absolutely. In fact, what other food don't you like?
Don't I like?
Yeah, I was gonna say do you, but that would be way too easy.
Other than egg.
Because I can imagine I don't feel like you're a picky person with food, but I might be wrong. I actually don't know.
Nah, I'll now try everything.
Okay.
I'll try everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends. But I'll literally try everything now.
Oh, what? Like when you were younger, that you didn't like completely. That you can actually like. Okay, cool. Whether it's food or a drink. But like I said, that was me and
Brussels sprouts.
No. I hate Brussels sprouts. That was me. Coffee, like we said, coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Back then, what did I not eat years ago? I don't actually know, you know. Do you know one thing I can't stand, actually, still to this day? Red sweets. Like strawberry sweets.
So the Haribos that are right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat the red ones.
The red ones.
Yeah, if I won't eat the red ones. So if there's any sweet packet, I won't eat the red ones.
Okay.
Ever. Like ever. Me and my sisters, me and my sister the same. Younger sister. One of my younger sisters, yeah. The same.
What, have you lot got something traumatic?
No, I literally, my thing was I always like the green ones.
Sweet.
I always like the lighter colour ones, just
so
because
even
it's
a Starburst, Skittle.
I'll go through the Skittle pack, yeah.
Nah, this is mad.
And I will pour out them in my hand, and if it's red or that purple one, I'll put them back in.
Raw.
Like if I have that pack of Haribos,
yeah,
I'll eat everything around the red ones. So everyone used to like it because everyone used to be able to, the red ones everyone's favourites usually.
Deji, when you come back here, you got, hey, Deji will even deliberately bring you back red sweets.
Don't bring me back any red sweets. I will not eat them, honestly.
Deji, change the colour of it.
Honestly, even to the point of like what do you call it? What's the Love Hearts?
Raw.
You see Love Hearts? You know they got a pink one. Won't eat it. Wow. I just don't like the taste of red sweets.
Okay, I'm pretty speechless.
Yeah, red sweets, no.
On that front.
Skittles, Starburst, Haribos. No, you can't put a red sweet in it. Even like I got a friend that has a sweet business, and every time I ask her for sweets, I'll be like, no red ones. You know, like she'll do.
By now she probably knows your order.
Yeah, but you know, like the long snakes.
Yeah.
If I said no red ones, it can't even mix with the red.
Raw. Okay.
Has to be the green and yellow.
Yeah, that's mad still.
So that's where I am with those sort of things.
Flipping out.
But yeah, yourself. Unless other than coffee, what's the one thing you won't eat still to this day?
Oh well, coffee. Obviously,
yeah.
I drink.
Other than Brussels sprouts, then what?
Brussels sprouts, mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Hate the texture of it. Literally, It's not even the taste. The texture itself.
Just the flappy.
Bro, as soon as it goes in my tongue,
I understand that one.
Mushrooms, like, as much as my taste buds have changed for other things, mushrooms I'll never give into.
Okay.
Like, I used to hate fish when I was younger. I actually like fish now.
Yeah, you said fish?
Yeah.
What's that? Every fish or just?
Yeah, man. Because especially, to be fair, like, I'm not even bad in our people, but it's like, say fried fish. Because of the bones, with African or Caribbean fish, it used to put me off eating.
Cause you have to...
And because I was a picky eater when I was younger, I'm like, bro, like, I'm not a presentation person. I just want to eat fine, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't really care how it looks on my plate up to this day. But it was that then, literally, obviously tried it with an ex, and then not that kind. Before people get carried away. Then I remember, yeah. I remember my mum and my aunt saw me eating fish like at home, and they both looked and they were like, basically saying, "Oh God, what's going on?" Like, And love is sweet. I was like, bro, I just tried it.
Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah. But who knows? I don't know. But yeah, fish when I was like that used to put me off all fish when I was younger. But now I can actually.
What's your favorite fish now?
Sea bass.
Oh, it's a good one.
Sea bass.
Sea bass is nice when cooked right.
Mate, yeah.
When cooked right.
Can't remember where I had it, but the one time I had it cooked superbly, like I was like, whew.
Yeah, because sometimes you know when people cook sea bass wrong. If I eat sea bass when I'm out and it's cooked wrong, it'll give me a real like funny taste, or my stomach will start to turn. But when it's good, it's really good.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. So yeah, that's me with that little food thing. Obviously, Deji, when you're back, we'll ask you. Do you know what I mean? I know one thing he doesn't like, which people might find weird, but we'll let him say it.
Yeah.
So, cause everyone practically near enough eats it.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not like you might not eat it out of choice, innit? But he eats it because he doesn't like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
trying to work out what that is right now, but hey,
yeah.
I'll wait for Deji to come back and tell us.
Yeah, no, for real. But yes, cool. We're not gonna ramble on like we've previously done in the past. We're actually gonna start off on NFL because we're halfway through the season. Obviously, at the end of the episode, we're gonna do our picks, our leaderboards, etc. We'll update the people then for our previous week results and upcoming week results. But speaking on the NFL in general, obviously halfway point in the season, who is your NFL MVP?
It's a difficult one, you know.
Yeah.
And why it's difficult is because none of the quarterbacks have been playing to the level I've expected them to play to. So it's now, it now feels like it's gone from a quarterback award usually to not being a quarterback award. I feel like because of the way the NFL season's going, a defensive player is going to win the MVP.
I mean, if they continue on this run, I agree.
But if I'm gonna, I'm gonna say, if I'm gonna go for an NFL MVP as what MVP stands for, most valuable player towards your team. Yeah. CJ Stroud. Yeah. Right now would be my half-season MVP.
Mate, he's definitely in the conversation. I don't care what anyone says.
Because his performances have been out of this world, and to take a team like Houston, who had one of the worst records last year in the NFL.
Well, they would have had the. Was it second to last worst?
Yeah,
because they got the second pick. Yeah.
So, one of the worst records to what they are now, maybe going to make the playoffs. Yeah, it's a high possibility, to be fair, with the way the NFL is going.
Bro,
anyway,
they can win their division
exactly.
Surprisingly, and everyone thought Jacksonville was running. Depending if Jacksonville lose this weekend and Houston win again, then boy, they'll then face each other. I think the following week,
and that's
for
the division
because they've already got They beat Jacksonville already, innit?
Yeah. So it's just a case of beating them again.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so no, my half-season NFL MVP would be definitely CJ Stroud on the offensive side. Defensive side, I got to give it to Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I agree.
I got to give it to Myles Garrett. The undoubtedly best defensive player. In fact, he might be the best player in the NFL right now.
Right. If someone said he's the overall MVP, I'm not arguing against it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not probably. To say he's a definite for me, but I'm not arguing against it.
I agree too.
Like, right now, he's playing at a supreme level.
Ridiculously good.
And it's good that, like, obviously, in sports in general, people like to see the offensive side of sports, whether that's football, basketball, NFL, etc. You like to see the flash moments and stuff like that, because that's what brings the highlights. But, like, this particular season in the NFL, because the offensive players aren't standing out, but the defensive players are still. Usually the defensive players, like Myles Garrett, wouldn't be getting this much recognition if, say, Mahomes or someone was playing at his highest level.
Right.
And it's good to see, like...
someone else.
Yeah, the defensive players actually even be like, okay, cool, now we can focus in on them even more. Like, for instance, if there's certain players that I don't know about as much, I'll be like, now you're standing out even more because this season the defense is winning games. You get me? And like the old saying, defense wins championships.
And really and truly, this year it's going to. Yeah, it's going to, because offenses aren't. They have the same firepower, but I feel like the defenses have also got better scheming and everything about them. They're more athletic. They get into quarterbacks. They kind of know the quarterbacks that are in the divisions, and most people have been playing against people for a long amount of time now, so they're understanding. Okay, cool. He likes to do this. I'm now going to try and shut down this. I like to do that. I'm going to try and shut down that. So you can see
like it's mad. We both said that. You can see that their homework is being done.
Yes, 100%.
Like with that sport, the coaches and the players have to do their homework even more than other sports.
Definitely.
So, like you said, you'll think, oh yeah, the best quarterbacks though, certain games, blah blah blah. Like when the Chiefs lost to the Broncos, I was like, really? But the Broncos defense has been top 5 the last 4 games.
Exactly.
So, and they were like that last season. They were just pants offensively. So now it's good to actually see, like, Steelers, for instance. Bro, there's no offense on the Steelers.
No.
And they're 6-3.
That's the thing.
That's mad.
That's the thing. If you look at the best teams in the NFL right now, the defense is leading them.
Yeah.
The teams with the best records anyway. I wouldn't even say the best team is the team with the best record at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the defense is the main driving force and the main driving factor behind their results.
No, it's true.
Because loads of games now this year, they might be high scoring, but it's a lot of defensive turnovers.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's the thing. Like not many offenses are scoring points like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of seeing 31-31, but the defense has scored 14 of those points.
Like early in the Cowboys season, for instance. Yeah. No, that's true.
So that's what's kind of been a bit different this year.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see. It's very interesting.
I'm really enjoying, like, because it's given me, like I was saying, so much of a better insight into other defensive, like, schemes, defensive plays and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, man can really appreciate what these men are doing, bro. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like, because I think I was seeing before this week's games, it was Myles Garrett, Michael Parsons, TJ Watt, and someone else, one of the leading sack guys. But they were doing like all their different defensive stats, who was leading and what, stuff like that. And even though, for instance, Michael Parsons, I think he was last in sacks out of the 4 that they chose. He's the one that's double teamed the most. I think him and Myles Garrett were
the most double teamed. Yeah.
Michael was first. And I'm like, bro, that's like, even though man's not getting the sack,
he's affecting the game in some form of way. Yeah.
Like, these men are making their other players get paid effectively.
Yep, 100%.
So, and that's where you really appreciate, like, say teammates, for instance, in like NFL, NBA, they actually, you'll get me paid or vice versa.
Right.
Because say you're getting double team, triple team, I can excel.
Yep.
Blah. So
think about how many people in the NBA that LeBron has got paid basically.
Yeah.
Most of his teammates.
Bro, the one I'll never forget, Timothy Mozgov.
Yeah.
Bro, that camp season, he went and signed a massive deal. And, bro, he was a bench player the year after, or whatever. Dellavedova.
Yeah.
Bro, it's nuts.
Derrick Rose got Joakim Noah that massive contract.
Yeah. Whereas, like, our football, you don't see that as much.
Yeah, not at all.
Like, because there's obviously more players on the field, etc. But you have to
stand out yourself for... Yeah. It's not a game where someone's gonna double team. You have the winger that you double up on, but at the end of the day, it's kind of okay, cool. If he beats you, there's more players behind you.
Yeah.
Whereas in the NFL, if you get beaten over the top, you get beaten over the top as a touchdown. In the NBA, you get beaten as now you're a man down.
Yeah.
Essentially, so you can't rotate towards stuff, and because it'll kick out to the corner and that sort of stuff. So that's why I feel like in those sports it's easier to be exposed also.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easier to be exposed, and obviously easier to excel in terms of individually compared to obviously our football.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. Because obviously all of the ones that we're speaking about are team sports, but you can see where team comes into play, schemes, all that kind of stuff. So, just so you've got. Hold on, who have you actually got halfway MVP?
Oh no, Myles Garrett. So Myles Garrett, yeah.
Okay,
CJ Stroud's number 2, but Myles Garrett.
All right, do your top 3. So you got Myles Garrett, CJ Stroud, and
I'll go for TJ Watt.
You know that's my guy, bro.
Yeah, I'll go for TJ Watt.
Ooh, it's got 2 defensive players.
Yeah. The quarterbacks haven't been doing it for me, and then if the quarterbacks don't do it, then a wide receiver can't do it.
Oh, I've got a wide receiver.
Do you?
Tyreek Hill. Because he's on pace to go for 2K yards.
That's true. If
he does it, I think to be fair, AJ Brown's close as well because they're both over 1,000 yards right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So, like, I just think because Tyreek had a very quiet game for the Chiefs, and that turnover basically cost Miami the game. Yeah. It's gone quieting down for him, but his pace before that game was definitely it was over 2K, innit?
Yeah.
And if any wide receiver does over 2K,
then you should be in a discussion.
Yeah.
You should really win the MVP.
And then AJ Brown was at 5 straight games of 125 plus yards. Like, bro, like, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's true.
It's nuts the level that them lot are playing at. But yeah, no, this season obviously I want the Chiefs to win, and I have belief that we'll get to the Super Bowl. But it's like last year I had my doubts a bit, but this year, literally, I feel any team can win it.
Oh yeah, this is the most wide open it's been ever.
It's generally like that with the NFL in general.
But this year, because teams like the Bills, week to week, 1 week are good, 1 week terrible.
Yeah.
Then you got the Ravens. You losing to the Browns when I'm saying you're the best team in the NFL last week, and then you're losing to the Browns. Then you got the Chiefs they're winning some games, but they're losing some games. You get what I mean? The Bengals gonna lose to the Texans.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many results that are like, okay, that wasn't meant to happen this week. But then you watch the other team and you're like, but they're actually a good team.
It's like the only team I feel that's been consistent, but that's just from the record point of view, is the Eagles.
Yeah.
But I don't feel they've been as good in games as they were last year.
No. When you watch them, they win.
Yeah,
they win. But it's not convincing.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm watching, I'm thinking, you should have lost that game.
Like, if AJ Brown's not playing at the level he's been playing,
they could be easy 4-4.
Yeah. I think it was the first 3 games we were like,
they should have lost.
They might should have lost that.
Yeah.
They might should have lost.
Yep.
Like, and even the Chiefs, to be fair, like, there's some games like I've stayed up for and I'm like, you lot made me stay up for this, bruv. 4:30, I'm bloody tired. Got to be up in 3-4 hours, and you didn't wipe the Jets the way you should have. You let Zach Wilson look like Zach Wilson, but let him look like
Aaron Rodgers. You let him look like Rodgers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Until we gave the turnover and effectively won us the game.
Yeah, it's true.
Because, all right, now, seeing as we're in the halfway stage of the season, I've got like the full standing. So right now, the NFC playoff teams are Philly.
Yep.
I'm doing it in order of 1 to 7.
Okay,
Philly,
go.
Detroit, San Francisco, the Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, and Vikings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Mm-hmm. The Vikings have just snuck up there.
Definitely.
I think they've won their last 3 or 4. I might 4 because they're 6
they won the last 2 with Josh Dobbs.
Yeah,
and then they won the last 2 before that, but with they
Kirk
won.
Cousins.
Yeah.
I think they've won 5 in a row. I feel like they started the season 1-4.
Yeah, they didn't start well because we were picking against them all the time.
Yeah. And then I think the Chiefs game was their 1-4. Then their Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Then they just started winning. So
because they won without Justin Jefferson for a while.
Yeah, was he back last week or he was on the injury report, but they weren't 100% sure.
Yeah,
when we done our picks, I don't think there was a definite.
No, but in NFL when it always says questionable, and questionable half the time means he's gonna play.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that league's different when it says questionable.
Yeah, it's because they have to do the
injury
report. Imagine the Premier League here, like
questionable.
You got to do an injury report. Like
everyone's saying every player's questionable.
Yeah. Yeah. Or imagine like we had to do IR.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is injury report. But is that when they then declare and then 4 games they're out minimum? Yeah. Imagine Premier League teams had to do that.
Wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
Pep said, "Oh yeah, Haaland's on the IR report. That's 4 games minimum, or 4 weeks he's missing or whatever." Yeah. So,
well, it'd be 4 games, and in England, 4 games can be 12 days.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, NFC standings right now. So, Eagles would have a bye.
Yep.
It'll be Detroit at home to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco
they've really
at home
off.
to the Cowboys.
Oh God.
And then the Saints at home to the Seahawks.
I feel like San Francisco Cowboys is a game where we see in the playoffs every year.
Every year.
And San Fran beat them every year.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
then on the AFC side, you've got the Chiefs, Ravens, Jags, Dolphins, Steelers, Browns, and Texans.
Texans creeped up in there. They're all.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
Texans, because they beat the Bengals, so
Yeah, see.
Bengals are just below them. So yeah, it'll be the Ravens versus Texans.
Which it'd be a great game to watch, but it's
Remember that was the first game of the season, and CJ Stroud actually played better than Lamar. So obviously, Ravens won, but like, yeah, Ravens, Texans, Jags versus Browns, and then Dolphins versus Steelers. It's mad because I genuinely pick the Browns and Steelers to win their games because of their defenses.
Yeah, it's true. And come playoff time, the refs stop throwing flags like they do. And you get away with a bit more.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
do you know what? This year, defense is really winning the championship this year. I think that's the truest statement I can say this year in the NFL.
Do you think now Deshaun Watson, obviously it was announced yesterday, he's out for the season. Do you think that will affect the Browns any way, or?
Not really, because Deshaun had his best game of the season, best half of the season anyway, on the weekend against the Ravens.
When he was supposedly injured.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And look at their record anyway. And
he had his worst half in the first half.
That's true.
Of the season. Then
yeah, he had his best half in the second half. But at the same time, look at what they were doing, and they were playing with a backup half the time.
Yeah.
And when you have a defense that's that disruptive and scores that many points, you always have a chance.
The Ravens, obviously, they lost that game themselves.
Oh, yeah, they threw it away.
Every game they've lost this season is...
The Ravens should be unbeaten.
Yeah, technically, yeah. But that's always... I said that to you a couple of weeks. That's their Achilles heel, bro. Like,
you're right, you're not wrong.
Say the Chiefs were in their position. The Chiefs don't lose as much games at themselves than the Ravens do.
Yeah.
They've been doing... As much as I love Lamar, there's always this kind of...
Yeah. You know something might happen.
Yeah.
He might give you the game away.
The only game I'd say is that, well, I'll completely wash it from him was, I think, when they lost early in the season to the Steelers. Because they were up at the half.
Yeah. But that was a lot of loads of drop balls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was his offense more, innit? Like, his offensive players. But, yeah. Do you feel like there's anyone that we've not named who will make the playoffs?
Team-wise.
In both divisions.
Did we name the Bengals?
No. So the Bengals are just out of it.
Yeah, the Bengals. Well...
Mate, if they lose to the Ravens, Thursday Night Football...
That's tonight, innit?
So... And it's mad because, obviously, if they win, they're back in the mix. And then the Ravens, obviously, will lose. And whoever wins out of the Browns Steelers goes to first place.
Yeah,
that division is absolutely mental,
yeah,
bro.
See.
Like, no one's got a losing record. Yeah. Not even a 500 record.
See, that's the thing. Do I feel like the Bengals should be in there?
And but remember, the Bengals have lost every tiebreaker.
Okay.
Like, in the whole AFC, they're in a bad place.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker-wise. In their division anyway. Because I don't think they've won the divisional game. Or...
No, I don't think they have either.
Yeah.
The only one team I'd say is the Bengals, but because this NFL this year is so interesting, anyone can run the table at this point. I feel like
no, that's true.
Because who saw the Vikings winning this many games? The Broncos are nearly 500 now. You know,
mate.
After starting the season that badly, we're talking about people getting sacked. The Broncos are nearly a 500 team now.
Yeah, they can, and I think I was looking at their record earlier, their remaining schedule, and it's not that tough.
That they could possibly make
Yeah, they actually can. If
they make the playoffs, I'm gonna laugh. You know, I'm gonna really just sit there and laugh.
Hey, no, bro. I wouldn't say Ross is cooking, but he's not making mistakes.
Nah, and that's all they need. Because the defense is so good.
Yeah. Pat Surtain is so good, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
Did we mention the Cowboys? We did.
Yeah. They'll be up there.
Yeah, they're always there, but I feel like they're a waste of a spot half the time though. Because they're always there. And they're always saying they should do something, but they never do.
Week before, they should have beat the Eagles. It's so...
That's the thing.
It's so annoying. Like I was saying, we'll probably do our picks next week. So our AFC Championship game and our NFC Championship game, then our Super Bowl
pick
when Deji's back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one topic I wanted to discuss was obviously you play National League.
Yep.
You've experienced how long hard it can be. Because I remember when obviously in the summer and early in the season when Premier League players were complaining about the amount of games played, etc.
Yeah.
And I think me and you briefly had the discussion, and then obviously you made the point of, like National League, we ain't got it easy, or like even League One, League Two, etc. But obviously with the National League and say other non-leagues in general, they take the piss a bit more because of the subs. So Prem or all the other leagues 7.
Yep.
You lot 5. And you lot play practically Saturday, Tuesday.
Yep.
Like,
Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Monday.
Yeah. Two games a week.
Yeah. Every
including
week.
Like FA Trophy.
Yep.
If you don't get far in League, not League Cup, FA Cup.
Yep. And we got to do the qualifying rounds and then.
Yeah. So obviously, like I said, me and you briefly spoke about it ourselves, but I was like, do you know what? Let me save this for a later date. But what do you think, like, how do you think they can make a change in terms of increasing subs? Is it through a club revenue thing? What do you think the issue is? Because me personally, I don't think it's fair, the amount of games you don't play and then the lack of squad size, for instance.
My main confusion is I don't know why there can't be 7 subs on the bench.
Yeah.
Because that's not even a revenue thing. Like 7 subs on the bench, make every league. It's still an elite sports league. When COVID happened, we continued to play because we were elite sports. So the same way that the Premier League is elite sports, the National League is classed as elite sports. So the same rules also should apply throughout all these leagues in terms of subs made and substitutions.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Having the 5 subs on the bench is crazy because more time you can't even put a goalkeeper on because
I remember you saying that actually. And I was like, huh?
It's a waste of a player because you hope the goalkeeper is the last person you expect to get injured.
But remember I said to you, if I was a manager in National League, I'd always put a keeper on.
Yeah, you would, because there was a game where Aldershot had this season where the goalkeeper got sent off. They had no goalkeeper on the bench.
Yeah.
Put their striker in goal, then subbed another striker to go in goal, then subbed that striker off to put another player in goal.
Right. Yeah, that's
so
nuts.
That's the problem. But my thing with the substitutions is, or how it is, I don't know what the reason is why there's not 7 subs. There's no explanation for it. You get what I mean?
Has this ever been discussed? Like, say, through communications from the league itself, or like, say, you boys internally with the managers, coaches, anything like that?
Nah. To be fair, we haven't. Do you know when you're in it, you're not thinking about the 7 subs. It's just when I was at Gloucester last year and we're going through what we were going through in terms of playing with 11 players every week because we had so many injuries.
Yeah.
And then struggling to bring in players, but then if you do bring in players and you have, or no, when the whole squad came back, then it's a case of, okay, cool. Well, there's so many men that have to sit out the squad. Whereas you have a 25-man squad, but you can only use 16 on a match day.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
So do you think that's why the clubs will, like, if you're a manager, you'll be like, I don't need a 25-man squad because you'll be wasting so many man's time. But then if you have an injury crisis, you're a bit effed. Like.
Yeah, basically. When I was at Aldershot, the manager at the time, he was Danny So, and he was like, he wanted a small squad.
Yeah.
So we started the season with 17, 18. So when I'm saying it was just 2 miss out, but more time, 2 people are injured or 2 people are hurt. So you get what I mean? So everyone's always on the go, but it gets to the point where the National League season is taxing. Yeah. Because especially the first month, you're 7-8 games in the first month. Yeah. And then every bank holiday you see, we play on that Saturday.
Monday, bro, is horrible. And I don't feel like a lot of football fans in general know that part.
Yeah. The like, Saturday, Monday.
The August bank holiday always happens at Easter bank holiday.
Yep.
So most teams like Football League, they'll play on the Friday, then Monday. But National League,
Saturday, Monday.
I saw that.
Crazy.
Don't know if it was your fixtures or one of the boys' fixtures I was looking up last season, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, bro, crazy. Literally, when I remember we played Torquay away on a Saturday, and we had Sutton United at home. This was a few years back, and we stayed over the night after Torquay away because we had the 5:30 slot.
Oh.
So we had the late game.
Oh,
So we had the BT Sport game. So we stayed over.
Because it's so far. Like 5-hour drive or something.
Stayed over to the Sunday. Got back and said, I'll see you boys in a few hours. Because the game's on a Monday. So it's National League is a taxing league, and I say it's one of the, if not the hardest league to get out of.
That's another thing, because one automatic promotion. I think that is absolutely mental.
That's the worst thing.
24 teams. Bro, look at last season, Wrexham, Grimsby. They both put out record points.
Yep.
Like, not Grimsby, Notts County, sorry. If Notts County didn't like win the playoff final, which they were so close to getting out in the playoffs in
They
general,
were struggling their way through, but they made it
throughout
through.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was good karma for them to actually go. Like, I would have been pissed for them, and I have zero affiliation with Notts County. Don't know anyone from that club.
True.
Anyone that's ever played for that club, no one in Nottingham, anything like that. Like, I think that is ridiculous. Like, one automatic and then one via playoff, and the playoffs is long itself. But yeah, we won't go into the format of
But
it.
then 4 still go down.
Yeah, that.
One automatic, but 4 go down. You're like, come on now.
I think there needs to be some sort of agreement between the Football League and National League. League 2, 3 teams need to go down.
Yeah, just make it like every other league.
Yeah.
Because why are 2 teams going down and 1 team going up automatically?
Bro.
And then 1 team has to fight through the playoffs.
Yeah. Like,
crazy.
League 2, is so peak because... But it's peak if you're... It's good peak if you're a stable club. Because
you'll never leave.
Yeah. And you've got a very good chance of getting promoted because 4 go up.
Exactly. Top 3.
Good,
but top 3, you can finish 3rd and go up.
Yeah.
National League, you have to win the league to guarantee yourself of going up.
Yeah.
Like when everyone's saying, "Oh, we're in the playoffs," I'm thinking, bro, I'd rather finish 7th in the 7th playoff spot than 2nd because you got aspirations. If we beat you, you get what I mean. You're meant to go up, but guess what? Playoffs, you can play for penalties.
True. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that.
That's the thing. Like you don't have to play well in the playoffs to win games.
Yeah.
You can literally play for penalties. You can play nasty football.
Man said nasty football.
You can. And you can just... Like last year, Boreham Wood were on the verge of beating Notts County from just playing long ball.
Yeah.
Notts County dominate the game of 85% possession. Boreham Wood score in the first half. They go 2-0 up, to be fair.
Yeah, they did actually.
Yeah, go 2-0 up, but against the run of play. And then sit in and hope for the best. But that's what you can do in the playoffs. You can get promoted like by doing that.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like,
it's never the best team. I don't think ever goes up in the playoffs. It's a team that wins the game, and it's probably the best team at the time because they know how to win the game. But
like you said earlier, that's where the injuries, for instance, they could have been just holding on, then they get bare man back and the season right
time. Yeah,
like just say for that Easter period up until the playoffs and stuff like that, because that's nuts. I think like I said, I'm gonna write a letter to the EFL. Actually, I've been meaning to write a letter to the EFL about something else, but and that's actually serious. But the EFL and National League definitely need to come to some sort of agreement.
Oh, 100%.
Like, and I slightly think that will make League 2 a bit more competitive as well. Not to say it's not, but
you can't just know, oh, it's all right, we're gonna be here next year.
Yeah.
Like we're definitely gonna be. We just don't have to be the worst of 2 teams.
Yeah, 2 teams, bruv. Like
2 teams out of 24.
Yeah,
come on now.
And that's why when teams go down, like
they barely ever come back.
It's hard for them to come back. Like the teams that we knew, like decent sized clubs when we were younger. It's only they're starting to come. Say Leyton Orient. Yeah. Obviously now they're in League 1, but they went down before. Yeah. Hartlepool. They only recently just come up, innit? Yeah, and then they've gone back down as well. They're in National League now. Oh shit, yeah. Got relegated. So they were up for 1 year. Back in the day, they were always in, because they were Jeff Stelling's team. Yeah, they're always. You'd always hear about them on Soccer Saturday and all that stuff. And I'm like, bro. I mean, in fact, Grimsby, they only recently just came up. Grimsby did the straight. Yeah, but they did a straight back. So they did. They got relegated, went back up the next year. Yeah. They're one of the only teams to do it though, because Notts County were down here for a while. Them. Wrexham, when we were younger, they were a big club. Look at the stadium. They're the oldest club in England. I think they're the oldest club in the world.
Maybe you might be
something like that, because they play Juventus every
yeah,
or whatever, some link. But I think Notts County oldest club in like, because what's the Cedar Stadium?
20 something thousand.
Look at that.
20, and the National League what is big, dude. It's big because if you think about it, the National League gets more traction than League 2 and League 1. National League is on TV every week.
Do you think that's more so because of Rex? Actually, even before Rex,
it was being on TV.
Yeah, because they got BT Sport.
Yeah,
well now TNT, but yeah, they got that slot.
And they used to be on Setanta.
Yeah,
when it was called Blue Square Prem. I just used to. That's when I was young, flicking over.
Sure.
But it used to be on Setanta Sports.
No, that is a good. And then obviously now you can see the influx that's coming in some clubs.
Mm-hmm.
That should be football league stature. Like.
Yep.
A lot of them pay more than League 2
and League 1
compete
clubs.
with a lot of League 1 clubs. You'll have man dropping down 1 or 2 leagues.
To literally, you got Chesterfield sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeovil in the Conference South. Yeovil were in the Championship in 2015.
Flipping hell. See, when you put it like that.
You get what I mean? They're now in the Conference South.
Yeah.
Have to get back to the National League.
Yeah.
And then get promoted from the National League to League 2.
Yeah, that's nuts. That is absolutely mental. It's that mad. I forgot what I was going to say because I was just going to say something.
Teams like Rochdale sitting there. Oldham sitting there.
To be fair, Rochdale went down last year.
Yeah. But they're not going back up. I'll be honest. They're not. I'll be honest with you. They're not going back up.
But yeah, because who was it? There's
Barnet. Look how long Barnet.
Yeah, shit. Barnet's been down for like 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years. Yeah.
Dagenham and Redbridge used to be in League 1.
Bro, yeah, them. They're one of those old school clubs back in the day, innit? So, yeah, that's mad. And these are clubs with, like you said, good sized stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
And then because they'll drop down, they obviously won't care as much.
Yeah.
You'll start to lose the quality of just say looking after your whole facilities and everything like that. But yeah, it's nuts because, yeah, like we said, a lot of players in the National League, keep on calling it conference, but yeah, National League now, that's the name, get paid more than, the top players in National League get paid more than practically everyone in League 2.
Oh, 100%.
More or less. And
100%. Half of League 1. Yeah.
Because who was it from? I forgot his name. Or Sarcevic, I think. That was at Bolton a couple of years ago.
Joined Stockport.
Stockport, yeah. 1 down the road.
Yeah.
And 2 pay rise. Obviously, Sarcevic, if you didn't get a pay rise, you can correct us. But
no, he definitely got a pay rise.
Definitely got a pay rise.
Yeah.
To drop down 2 leagues.
Paul 100%. Mullen, yeah. League 1 top goal scorer. League 2 top goal scorer.
Was
got promoted.
Cambridge, innit?
Yeah. Left. Signed for Wrexham. Elliot Lee.
Wrexham just before the American owners.
No, signed when they came in.
Okay, cool.
Elliot Lee left the Championship.
Shit, yeah.
Left the champ.
Was he?
He was at Luton, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was Luton. Then was he at Charlton last season? But I know what.
Yeah.
He dropped down. Then he come back. A bit.
And then he went to Wrexham.
Oh, he's there now.
He's at Wrexham right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
Wrexham were buying players for. This was when they were in the National League, obviously.
Yeah.
They're buying.
Paul Mullen is bad though.
Yeah.
I call him the low league Hurricane.
Yeah. He's like Vardy, you know.
I feel like his game's like Hurricane. Well, when I've watched him,
do you know what when you play against him, he reminds you of Vardy. Like everything, like it's just.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You get what
Obviously,
I mean?
you've been on the pitch with him, innit?
Yeah. Everything's Vardy like.
But in terms of his link up, he can do everything as a
striker.
striker.
No, he's a real actually good football player.
Yeah. That's why I feel like he's a Harry Kane to me.
Yeah.
Like he's a proper good player. Left foot, right foot, pick up pass.
Yeah,
bro,
he's not just a goal scorer.
Yeah,
he's more than a goal scorer. Yeah.
Because that was. Who was his strike partner again last season?
Big guy. They got him from AFC Wimbledon.
I remember his name, but I was like, this partnership's decent. But even Notts County this season, Langstaff, McGoldrick.
Yeah.
I think McGoldrick's from Nottingham, I believe.
Yeah, it's what he signed back for his home team. They signed Dan Crowley, who used to be at Arsenal, Aston Villa.
Yeah. And then, but even Wrexham wanted to sign Langstaff, pair up him and Mullen. They were the 2 top scorers with 40 goals each or near enough. That
would have been crazy. And you can see what they're doing now in League 2. They're a top team in League 2.
Yeah.
Both of them top teams in League 2. And then Stockport, who came up the year before,
They're favourites for the title.
Yeah.
They were favourites at the beginning of the season.
And they were in the playoff final last year.
Yeah, and they just come up last season.
Yeah, so.
Nah, that's nuts. Yeah, Stockport was another club back in the day that was
massive stadium as well.
They got
facilities are crazy. That's the thing. That's the thing about the National League. Like, you drop down now, and it's a very much professional environment. More like most National League clubs they're rivaling League One clubs.
Yeah, but I like that though.
Yeah,
like because like I'll go and watch football at like say grassroots level and stuff like that. Like I like that feel factor as well. Obviously, you like some of like just the rawness of it, and then the appreciation if a club's coming up and you can see their development. But like it's enticing for fans or generic viewers. Because I remember even tweeting, I was like, if there's like when there's international break, so this weekend coming up, for instance, like people should go and watch their local clubs. Like go and actually see some gems for yourself.
Yep.
Or like not predict so much, but like, oh yeah, if they're to blow in like 3-4 years time, oh yeah, I saw this person then. Not to say, oh yeah, I called on that person straight away, but like, bro, you can enjoy football at any level. Like the Prem doesn't give me a buzz no more.
Because you're watching, you know what's going on.
Yeah. Obviously, you always top end quality, blah blah blah. Is what is like. Man, don't cat to watch match of the day.
Yeah.
Like, partly because I've got on record anyway.
Yeah,
I watch it when I'm ready, innit? Or you'll just see clips of goals, anything like that. But
Sky
like,
Sports bringing out the goals straight away after the game's finished.
So, but like just the appreciation at all levels. It's like obviously going to watch Craig Charlton the replay. Alfie May, top scorer in League One, but he was non-league
a few years back.
Yeah.
Like,
because him and I think one of the Craig's club captain, I believe Denzel Gale, they played for Erith and Belvedere, I think, together.
Oh, okay.
And it's mad because in the first game, they both came on at the same time, and I saw someone tweet that knows both of them. It come up on my timelines. Like, oh, they're coming on, blah blah blah, and I was like, that's sick, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like. And bro, Alfie May's a bad man. Bad boy player.
Serious striker, to be fair. Scores loads of goals.
Yeah.
Scored loads of goals at Cheltenham last year as well.
Yeah.
Now for Charlton.
Yeah, so like that's one thing I'd say to people. Bro, go watch like no league game. Obviously it's not gonna be the high end quality team. But like there's teams that are making an effort. There are some coaches that actually want to play ball.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Like that.
Definitely.
And then even when teams get a good cup run,
it's even better, yeah. Fans getting in the building and things like that. No, it's always good to watch.
No, definitely.
Any type of cup run as well. Yeah. Even FA Trophy. FA Cup's always better because you're going to watch them against a bigger side and upsets. But even FA Trophy and that sort of stuff, the lower league sides are playing against the better non-league sides.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference in quality between those.
Yeah, they out to Wembley as well.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
So
and you've seen like the likes of Hornchurch go and win that trophy last seen like Hornchurch go and win that trophy and the acclaim that they've got, and some of their players have gone on now and things like that. So, and as you said, a day out to Wembley, it's a dream of every football player to go and play at Wembley and to win a trophy at Wembley. It don't matter what trophy it is, you're gonna want to play that game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. I big up. No, for real, big up like the non-league ballers, the guys that still want to make it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
100%. Because
especially the last few years or so, people are starting to come up even more from non-league. The appreciation there. Like, boys, if you're playing non-league, there's scouts always at your games. You don't never know, bro. You get me?
That's one thing I do know. Like, half the time, some scouts are coming to watch someone else.
Yeah.
But a scout's mind can change like that, bro.
Yeah, no,
literally. There's always people watching. Every game you watch, no matter how old you are, how young you are, people are watching. And if they could be coming to watch someone else and you stand out that day and they say, forget that person, go and watch this guy again. Go and watch him again. And next thing you know, you're the one that's stolen that move off that person.
Yeah, no, that's true, you know.
So, look, as I said all the time, there's opportunities out there for everyone all the time. But just make sure every time you're on the football pitch or every time you're on any type of pitch, be your best self, put your best foot forward and take advantage of every opportunity. Yeah, no,
if you feel still, because not everyone has that dream at non-league to still make it. bro, it's also a very good second income for a lot
That's
of people.
also the case.
Like,
Yeah, it's true.
Now I've known of how non-league works over the last, I'd say, 2 years properly. Like from going to watch games, but I'll speak to the boys that know it in depth. I'm like, I wish I was still playing football enough, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So even like the top flight dream, etc. That but like, bro, or if I was still fit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, couple hundreds a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Like
2 nights a week. Most
Yeah.
people are 2 nights, and they go and they might make an extra five bills a week.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's, extra $2,000 a month. Good.
On top of your 9 to 5 for argument's sake.
Exactly.
Bro,
You're laughing.
like I was like, it made sense over the years where I'll be like, non-league men are comfy. Do you know what I mean?
That's why but a lot of people, when you ask them, why have you never gone higher? They say, I'll get paid more down here.
Yeah.
And it's a simple truth. You get paid more in non-league
For
than you
doing
get.
less.
Yeah. And if you can get paid more for doing less, you treat it like a job.
I'm even smiling because I remember one of the boys. I don't know if it was last season or the season before. I think he was saying whoever he was playing against, etc. The little battle in the middle of the field. I think he won the battle, and the other guy goes, "Don't even need this. I got so much money," or something like that. And my boy's like, "Do you know what? Fair enough." Because you'll know, innit? You'll know what other men are doing.
Yeah.
Their own businesses, family, inheritance, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it was something along those lines. I might be construing the story a little bit, but like, I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah, no, you hear that on the pitch a lot, to be fair, but you have to say, oh, you know what, fair play. But I don't care how rich you are. You get what I mean?
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But it's always funny to hear, like when people cash people off and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I sit there and just laugh. I'm like, well, we're all the same level.
Yeah,
that's that's everyone's response. You're here, I'm here. Why are you telling me how much money you got?
No, definitely, definitely. Because that's one of my things in non-league as well, is to try and spot. Not to say I'm scouting or anything, but spot players.
Yeah.
Not even non-league, it's low league as well. Because obviously, like, say anyone who I'm going to watch, I'll be like, "Yo, who's this player?" Etc. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Even like my boy that generally goes to games with me, he was up in Manchester, Salford, September times, and then actually I'll big him up, big up Jack, because Jack's actually my rider for football games still. Went to watch Salford versus Walsall, and he's messaging me at the game, because he was there for the weekend. He's messaging me at the game. He's like, "Joe, Fred, I think his name's Freddie Draper. I might be wrong. His surname's Draper anyway. Walsall striker, 18 or 19. He said this guy's a unit. It's a proper 9, innit? So like, even though I ain't watching him, when I go watch Walsall,
you'll know who to look for.
Or I check up his stats for instance.
Yeah.
And I'm like these are like, even when I went to watch Dave play a couple of weeks ago against Sutton for Morecambe. Like Morecambe's front 4, 3 of them were 18, 19, I think. Okay,
so young boys.
Yeah. Like Mellon. So I don't know if you know Mickey Mellon, the old, he's a coach.
The old school manager.
Yeah, he was, SK had him at Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
His son's there 9. He's so wavy. Michael Mellon, I think his name is. Then forgot what the 10 was, and then Bloxham, the winger. Bro, this guy's like, he looked like 6'4", 6'5", and he's like 19. I'm like, bruv, right winger, just beat, man, put it in. So I said, Dave, yo, I need to download this, man, innit? Get me? And I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy following careers like that.
Yeah. I mean? Makes sense.
Whether you make it to the highest level or not,
see what you do,
bro. Yeah, because you're in the game now and you're playing. You're good already at that age. As long as you're disciplined enough, you should have a
good career, long enough career. Yeah, it's true.
That's what it is. It's more so the long enough career. So discipline, long enough, bruv. You'll get men like Darren Pratley that are still playing.
Longevity, man. Longevity in a career is always good.
It's fantastic, man. So
definitely.
Just because we'll elaborate like later at another point. But like, even when you were speaking to Rory and Reese about, say, what would you tell your younger selves and all that stuff, that could be for these boys. Do you know what I mean?
No, like, I literally 100%. Funny enough, after we filmed the segment and I've watched it back, I've said to them, do you know this piece here, this 3-minute clip, the advice it gives to so many people, although we were giving advice to our younger selves, this can touch so many more people.
Yeah, definitely.
It can touch the parent that's obviously doesn't know the football world like they should, that can go and show their son or daughter for that matter. This is obviously these are professional footballers, and this is what's gone on in their careers, and this is the mistakes they've made, and this is what they feel like you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
So when I watched it back, I messaged them both and said, this segment that we filmed, bro, you man, it was real good. Even for me, just watching it back personally, because it sees I could see some of the mistakes I've made. I can also understand why you guys have made those mistakes. And I feel like it helps more than just us, which is what we're here to do anyway.
Yeah, no, bro, free education for people. Do you know what I mean? So, because even us will be learning as well. Say, watching you still playing, etc. Just knowing the game, then you could know further. Like, say 5 years down the line, whether you want to stay within the game, etc. Bro, cause like for you, for instance, Deji always says it to you, like, it's like, oh, Jacob's always mature. I was like, bro, Jacob's been like that from younger, innit? So, like, bro, it's a learning curve, but it's a good learning curve for everyone.
Definitely.
So, but yeah, Football League, National League. Football League, National League, you don't need to sort out the promotion, relegation stuff. And then National League, you need to sort out the squad size, subs. Don't know who to write to. Don't know where your HQ is. I know where the Football League HQ is. It's in Preston. I actually went past it a couple times. When SK was on loan at Blackpool, he was living literally on the same road as them. So I know where it is. I don't even need the address, bruv. But like, there needs to be some form of, because it's aftercare for the players, bruv.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Like, the leagues don't realize they're actually cutting players' careers short.
Yeah,
because the managers are under so much pressure that they don't care how you lot feel half the time.
No, we're painkillering up. We're always on ibuprofen, paracetamol. I'm on it all the time now.
See, like,
just to get through matches. Literally, Saturday, Tuesday, come Saturday, physio, can I get this? Yeah, cool. Yeah. Strap up my ankle. Okay, cool, let's play. After the game, buckets of ice. It's the things you don't see. Yeah. It's the things you don't see, which I'd love for people to, like, one day, this is one day what I actually want to do. Just go into a club, but not a big club. Go into a club, a non-league club, and film a week. But at the back end of the season, just so you can see what people are going through just to play the matches. Man that come in every day, won't train, just in the gym. Saturday comes, okay, cool, I can play. Yeah. They can get through 90 minutes and that is them. Yeah. And then the next week, it's the same.
If they use 30 minutes of training during the week,
done.
That would have cut into that 90 minutes.
Done. Done. Completely done.
Nuts. That is nuts. Oh my days.
Yeah, there's so many things that people don't see, and obviously I say it's a perception versus a reality. Like they say, oh, go out there and play. More time, we're out there, and it's always a thing when you're out there on the football pitch. You can never complain about I'm hurt, because if you're out there, they know you as that's Jacob. Yeah. So I want to see the best Jacob. You get what I mean? You don't know that I'm playing with this injury, that injury. It's like when I had the allergic reaction. And I've come out of hospital and I got a game that night, basically. And I've gone and played in the game that night. Played well, but when I explained to the fans after in the bar upstairs, oh yeah, I was in hospital last night with my allergic reaction. They're like, oh, we wouldn't have known. I was like, yeah, because you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. And obviously that's then, you won't release that for the opposition to get an upper hand, etc., all that jazz, yeah.
Of course, but if I hadn't played well, it would have been...
Oh, you're going to get slated.
Yeah, I'm going to get slated. And they're not going to care that I was in hospital.
Obviously, that's the give and take of being an athlete.
Of course.
Like, sometimes I always be like, all right, cool. Like, it should... Don't want to sound harsh, but it's the job.
Yeah, of course.
I mean? Like, but then, yeah, like you said, rarely people will know that kind of shit. Like,
they don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. It's ever. Nuts. Being an athlete ain't easy, but...
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it is. And
wouldn't change it.
A lot of athletes get paid handsomely enough.
Yeah, exactly.
That, so, I mean,
exactly.
There you go. Wish I was
give or take. It's always a give or take in every relationship, isn't it?
Definitely. Oh, don't bring on a relationship.
No.
I've just seen breaking news on my phone that now it's not loading. It's bare hair now. Diddy has been sued in federal court by Cassie, who accused him of rape and repeated physical abuse over a decade.
Are we surprised?
Oh no, I'm not surprised. That's just mad. Like, that's nuts.
Oh man.
Obviously, Diddy was performing in London last week with gigs.
Yeah.
They done that one-off show, innit?
Yeah.
And it looked live, to be fair. Actually looked very good, but yeah, like that's nuts.
Yeah, no.
I'm not, like you said, we're not surprised, but
nothing happens from like these big American celebrities surprises me anymore.
oh yeah, guaranteed.
Like when I'm seeing that sort of stuff, I'm just like, brother, why?
Yeah,
That's all I think. Why? Like why?
bro, you're a billionaire.
Exactly.
And regardless if you got money or not, actually, you don't need to partake in such things. Because even some of the stuff that I saw, obviously not going to elaborate on it, but yeah. That is,
interesting news as always.
I mean, hopefully she gets like some form of justice that I say some form the justice that
she deserves.
Obviously, in terms of these cases, they're always technical. When you've got as much money as him,
you can always blag it.
Yeah.
Or you can always pay someone to get you off. Or you can always also pay the person, but I'm not sure if she'd accept that money at this point.
Evidently not. I guess, like you said, in a way it was a matter. Because you'd always read or hear certain stuff. And you know, like a lot of celebs, they got some...
madness.
Yeah.
Madness going on all the time.
Yes. But yeah, like I was saying, I was going to speak about the NBA until we saw that part. But yes, NBA in general.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're very early into the season, but is there any teams that you've liked so far or that you haven't, that has been underwhelming, etc.?
Underwhelming, the LA Clippers.
Definitely. But we said this from the Harden trade.
Yeah, it's true. But I didn't think they'd be lose 6 in a row as they've done. So real underwhelming, the LA Clippers, definitely.
Yeah.
Teams that have surprised me, the Timberwolves.
Would I say they've surprised me though?
With their record, they're 8-2.
Yeah. I guess so.
They're 8-2. They're currently one of the better teams in the NBA. Obviously, they got a great up and coming talent in Ant-Man, and
bro, I tweeted the other day
they got two bigs, Rudy and Cat.
Like, not to go far, but he's got Jordan vibes about him.
He does.
Obviously, not going to say second coming of Jordan, but yeah,
he really does. So I'd definitely say those two. Underwhelming, the Clippers, and the one I've liked is the definitely the Timberwolves, especially as they've beaten my team, the Warriors, twice.
Yeah,
and but Draymond moving crazy,
bro. That I think he got. I can't even.
He got a suspension.
One thing saying that like got 5-game ban, didn't it?
He should have got more.
He deserved that though.
What was he doing?
Minimum, like, bro, he's nuts. He's a loose cannon. Draymond Green, you are a loose cannon, bro. Because the man, like obviously him and Rudy's always had beef, but it's more him beefing.
Rudy Gobert ain't beefing no one. Exactly.
And Draymond seems like kind of player. If he doesn't like you, any little opportunities, he'll do the
and slap you in the face or kick you in the pub. Yeah.
We used to think like that, but when we were children, bro,
it's true.
Like, bro,
the man came in. Rudy Gobert wasn't fighting; he was breaking up and put him directly in the headlock.
Only thing I'd say Warriors' defense, not Draymond's defense, is that Rudy only grabs Clay. Obviously, we know he's not grabbing Clay too.
He's just trying to move him out of the way.
Yeah,
separate.
To them, they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, like you're grabbing our guy," and then because I was watching something, I think was it today or yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, Rudy could only grab." Draymond could only grab Gobert. By there, he couldn't grab. I'm like, bro, fair enough. Even if he's doing this, just move him away. Like,
but a man ran,
bro,
and then
it's like I can't even remember.
He could have let go of him.
You can see the aggression in his face.
He could have let.
Did you see on Pat Bev's pod?
What he was talking about carving you down.
That's what I told you. Because I went back to watch it and I was like, bro, Cat didn't actually do enough.
He just had an angry face on. I was just like, come on, bro.
Cat's a funny man.
He is. He is big softy. Look, that's what he is.
Nah, that was hilarious. But yeah, I'd say. Do you know what you called when we done our NBA MVPs? You said Luka. The Mavs have been good.
They have been.
They're second in the West, 9-3.
Yep.
Bro, him and Kyrie.
It's working.
It's like their games are high scoring games though.
Yeah, because they have no defense.
Yeah.
But they can outscore teams.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. coming off the bench, bro. I'm seeing it, but like,
he's got a green light to do what he wants.
Who's there? Is it rookie center? What's his name again? Likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah.
So
The team's been good this season.
bro, like they've been not the overachievers, but like they've been the okay, right.
Yeah, because in that West, I didn't think the Mavs were going to be the ones that were.
Exactly. Like, so, and then, yeah, like you said, the Clippers, my other team, I think I briefly meant the Rockets.
Yes.
Bro.
Ime's got them playing some.
This goes back to our conversation about how good coaches are.
Yeah, but we've known Ime Udoka is one of the best coaches in the NBA.
Just from his one season in Boston.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Because
like,
look what he had them doing.
You have like levels to coaching, and this is across all sports.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell he's a great coach already, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he's effectively still a rookie coach because he only had one season in Boston until his madness.
He had made some questionable decisions off the court, but you know.
And I think I saw, I shouldn't even laugh, but I saw a tweet yesterday or day before that said, Boston should have let that man do whatever he
Oh, man.
Hey, the Rockets, bro, like even when I see like some of their games or just their highlights, I'm like, fam,
Yeah.
he's implementing shit already, bro.
Yep.
Like, it's nuts. I always say, like, I just love seeing levels of coaching and everything.
Houston needed him as well.
Yeah.
And they needed their team back because ever since Harden's left,
Yeah.
they've just been
They went from one of the top franchises to literally bottom of the barrel.
And everyone left. Harden left, Daryl Morey left,
Yeah.
coaches left. Everyone just okay, cool. We're done with Houston now.
Yeah, their organization. Yeah.
It literally went from, as you said, up there to down here.
Yeah.
But with that coaching appointment and Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks to an extent, who's going to be the leader of the defense, it kind of helps out the Houston.
Yeah.
And it's good, man. It's good.
And their young players, they seem to be like developing well. You got is it Jalen? What's the guard? That next VanVleet. Is it Jalen? Bro.
With the one that Michael Jackson sometimes addresses.
Yeah. Is it Jalen something? I might be wrong.
I want to say Caleb, but nah, I'm probably wrong.
Oh, but anyway, his name will pop
Oh
up.
yeah, it's Jalen. He was going out with don't know. He was just with that that woman on Instagram.
Well, you know what NBA players are like anyway.
Yeah.
But like him developing well, Şengün.
Yes,
bro.
Yeah, player.
He's skillful, bruv.
Yeah,
so
player.
Then obviously one of the twins, the Thompson twins.
Yep.
The Asar and I can't remember which one's in Detroit. Bro, they both started the season well. Like they're good. But like we said, the Rockets, they got like a good young core.
Yep.
Some good leaderships come in, then a serious coach who's defensive minded, but they're actually playing good basketball. So,
yeah, good basketball around really.
All right, cool. And then in the East, is there anyone that's I think the big boys are expecting. Yeah. They're doing well. No one's really underperforming.
No, not really.
Like that. I'd say probably no one's underperforming or overperforming. But I don't know if you've seen clips of the Wizards. They just seem unserious.
Oh my goodness.
Jordan Poole.
I've seen stuff. Jordan Poole in the timeouts is just in his own world.
Man said to the coach, he's like, hold on.
What's the play again?
These times they're about to play.
Yeah, I said, brother, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I've been seeing the Wizards. The Wizards are a total mess, but I knew when I saw Kuzma and Poole at the same organization. I said,
they're your leaders.
Yeah, I said all the best.
I was like, and I actually like Kuz, but not.
I like them as individuals, but everyone on that team plays like individuals.
But it also shows that like how much the Warriors literally guided Poole as much as they. Like that was the best organization for him.
Yeah.
For him, not to say he's going downhill or anything. It's mad early days. He's actually, this is his team. But like, you didn't really see this. But and maybe this is what started. Draymond was seeing a lot.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Obviously, Mansell wrongly sucker punched him. But then again, we don't know what was said.
Yeah, but still, you can't. It's your teammate. You can't bang him like in the face like that.
Banged him. He grabbed him straight away, so he wouldn't be knocked out. Like.
Exactly. just grips him up or something.
Bro,
you can't.
That was pre-planned.
Yeah.
I tell you, that guy is wicked, fam. He's a wicked man. Draymond Green, you are wicked. Loose cannon, bruv. You're a loose cannon. Hope this gets over to Clutch Sports, bruv. Get me rate Clutch Sports, but that guy. What a guy. But yeah. All right, cool. We will do our NFL picks.
Yes.
So I've got Deji just because he sent it over. Well, we both got it. But I think I'll do the leaderboard, or should we just say any shock results from last week?
Bro, there was just so many mad results, I'll be honest. I don't think anything's a shock in the NFL anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Nothing's really shocking anymore. It's just stuff happens and you're like, okay, cool. Well, that team won this week, so.
Yeah.
You
All
know what
right,
I mean?
yeah. So we'll just say
There's no real shock
the
ones.
The Ravens should have beat the Browns.
Yeah,
They lost that game.
definitely.
And then the Bengals, we all had the Bengals over the Texans. So that was more or less the upset of the week. And then, as well as the Broncos beating the Bills.
Yes.
So the Monday night game.
Yeah.
So those are the two upsets. But what one would you say is the bigger upset out of the two?
Broncos.
Fair? Actually, yeah. Nah. Both Texans weren't good.
It was at the Bills, you know.
Yeah, but Texans won in Cincinnati.
I know, but
in the jungle.
But I trust CJ Stroud
I hear that.
a lot, and I vote for the Texans every week.
Yeah, but that's because you just love Houston.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm now. It's more of a reason to vote for him. So
I'd say no. That was more the upset for me.
what, the Texans over the Bengals?
And the fact that he done the game-winning drive for the full goal.
But he's been doing it.
Yeah.
That's
well,
why
back-to-back weeks. He done it last week.
But that's why it's not surprising anymore.
Yeah,
whereas
it was just there. Like, the Bills messed up by having the extra man.
Yeah.
Because the Broncos actually missed their first kick. So, I'll just say from that, the leaderboard is Deji is on top. So basically, with our point system, we've done 3 points for the winner, 2 points for second place, 1 point for last place. And then if two people draw, get 2 points, the other person gets 1. And then if anyone draws, they get 2, basically. So Dej is top of the leaderboard with 20 points. I thought I won, but when we actually recounted, me and him drew.
Yeah.
I'm second with 18 points, and you are third with 14 points.
Yep. I'm getting there. I'm coming back though. It's because we keep drawing in these silly weeks, and that's the draw weeks mess me up.
Yeah, when you have a good week, it's a draw.
Yeah.
For you, so.
But this week was terrible for me. Everyone just from the first votes, I knew it was going downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was long for you. I can't lie. All right, cool.
New week, new results.
Results. Let's go. All right.
That's why I got the phone out ready.
Lovely jubbly. Ravens, Bengals. Big AFC North matchup in Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens.
I got the Ravens as well.
Ravens.
Deji got the Ravens, specifically wrote close game. But I won't be surprised if the Bengals win.
Oh, no. Bengals ain't winning. Not tonight. Nope. Lamar needs to come back from just the last quarter.
I heard that.
He owes them one.
Next game is who are the obviously his order. Cowboys versus the Panthers.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, that's easy
money.
We've all got that one. And then the Browns versus the Steelers, another AFC North matchup.
Big defensive game.
They're both 6-3, isn't it?
Yeah, big defensive game. I'm gonna go for the Browns.
They both ain't really got good quarterbacks.
No, that's why I'm going for the Browns. Where is it?
In Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm going for the Browns. Yeah.
I don't think. No, on my one, I didn't choose. So I have to make the decision now. So Deji went Browns. You've gone Browns. He wrote in a low-scoring game. I'm going with the Browns. Yeah.
Yep, we all got the Browns.
Gonna be safe. Lions v Bears.
Lions.
Deji Lions. Packers v Chargers.
Chargers.
We all got Chargers. So far, we're all the same.
Yeah, we're not voting silly anymore. That's why.
Yeah, or risky.
Yeah.
Texans v Cardinals.
Texans.
Deji's got Cardinals.
Yeah, he's
and in brackets, slight upset.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray's back though.
It don't mean a damn thing.
I heard that, but he played well last week.
He did, but you know,
first came back from ACL.
But it's always a first game back. You're ready, and then it hits you after that.
I heard that, but to be fair, I like Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Besides when he's not a serious man, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
Jags versus the Titans. That is an NFC South matchup.
I'm going for the Jags.
Yeah. I think they should bounce. They will bounce back. We've all picked the Jags there.
Yep.
And it's in Jacksonville, but I won't be surprised if they lose that knowing them. Dolphins versus the Raiders in Miami.
The Dolphins.
Great place Miami is. We've all got the Dolphins. Commanders versus the. I cannot see who they are playing unless I'm getting ahead of myself. Giants.
Commanders.
Yeah, we've all got Commanders
Oh,
in
man.
Washington.
Yeah.
That's a divisional game. So, actually, Giants ain't got a quarterback.
Nah, they don't. The Giants are done, man.
They
They need to call it a day for this season.
Get first pick
Yeah,
of the
they're
draft
done.
at
They're
this
done.
rate.
They're done.
Caleb Williams goes there and replaces Daniel Jones
Yeah.
on his new contract.
They're done.
Cool. 49ers versus the Buccaneers in the Bay.
49ers.
Yeah, we've all got 49ers. Bills versus Jets.
Where is it?
In Buffalo, but I don't think that matters.
I don't even trust the Bills
Deji
anymore.
got the Bills, his team. I think Jets beat them first game of the season.
Yeah.
It's risky.
Jets. Gotta do something different.
Whoa.
Yeah, Jets. Don't even like the Jets, but we're going for them.
I've got the Bills. Rams versus Seahawks in LA.
Seahawks.
I was slightly torn on this. If Stafford's back, but I don't think he is.
The Rams are terrible this year,
They
man.
are. Seahawks for me. Deji. Got the Seahawks. Cool. Broncos versus Vikings. This is one game that I was... Actually, sorry, that's the last game of the week.
Broncos Vikings.
Yeah, so Chiefs versus Eagles. That's the big...
It's a big game. Where is it?
No, tell a lie. That's the Monday night game. That's the last game.
So Broncos Vikings before that.
So Broncos Vikings is the Sunday night game.
Right.
The
So
late night game.
and I'm going to go for the Vikings.
Deji has also gone with the Vikings. I've gone with
The Broncos.
the Broncos.
Okay.
It's in Denver. I've gone with the Broncos.
Don't mean anything to me.
I think there's Josh Dobbs. I like him.
Yeah. No. I feel like the
It's
Vikings
come
will
to
win.
an end
Nah.
this weekend. So that's where I'm gonna win this week's one because we practically all put
Yeah, the same teams.
And then the Chiefs versus the Eagles. That's the biggest game of the week. That's the Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah.
It's in Arrowhead Stadium. But to be fair, I don't really think that makes a difference.
I'm going for the Eagles.
Whoa! They're just gone Eagles as well. And then brackets going for an upset. I don't know if it's much of an upset.
I'm going Eagles just because you're going Chiefs. And they need to get them back.
Okay.
They need to get them back for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I feel like it always happens in the season. They always get them back in the for the Super Bowl win. And then they just don't do
Or
anything
like
else.
in a big playoff
Yeah.
win, for instance. And
It always usually happens that kind of way.
yeah. Okay, well, obviously, I've gone for my Chiefs. Get me. Definitely got to start try and be awake for that game in some sort of capacity. 'Cause regardless of what happens with work, do you know what I mean? But that is our NFL picks and leaderboard. Obviously, we spoke about it earlier, but it's coming up to a very interesting period. Obviously, got the Thanksgiving games coming soon. Cowboys always seem to be at home on Thanksgiving.
That's the way the league have to do it, man.
Yeah.
They're America's team.
But quickly, actually, I was looking at Christmas games, and there's actually for our viewers, this is perfect because NFL and NBA is on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Whereas there's no like Premier League football, so our football fans there, etc. This is your opportunity to watch NFL, NBA if you don't understand it, and understand why we love it so much,
Right.
like why it's so heavily viewed. It was even obviously NFL is their number one sport, but last year's worst ranking NFL game was like 4 or 5 times more than the top NBA game.
Yeah, it would be because NBA is the NFL is way bigger than NFL, but it's also because the NBA's got 82 games.
Yeah, true.
NFL season is literally
every game counts.
Every game counts, and it's short, and it's every Sunday.
Yeah,
without fail. Whereas the NBA you can watch every day.
Yeah, that is very true.
And if your team ain't in the playoffs, or if your team isn't making the NBA finals, if you're not a real I remember when the Warriors weren't making the NBA finals, I weren't really watching the NBA finals.
Yeah,
because I'm not
Well,
as invested.
I was always watching. Yeah.
I watch the games, but I'm not as invested. I'm on my phone watching. You get what I mean? The phone. I'm just cool. I don't really care.
Yeah. Obviously, it's because there's more games as well.
Yeah.
But like, if your team's not in the Super Bowl,
you're watching.
You'll see. Yeah.
All
right. Thanksgiving games for NFL is. I think they're all divisional games actually. So Packers at Lions. Look at us doing early picks. Washington at Cowboys. Dallas. and then San Francisco at Seahawks. That's gonna be, I think
Be a good game.
Yeah, and then Christmas Day games: Raiders at Chiefs, Giants at Eagles. That's gonna be dead rubber.
Yep.
And the Ravens at 49ers. So that there's good games on Christmas. Even NBA as well. Actually, I was looking at the Christmas games.
Mm-hmm.
The big one is Golden State at Denver.
Yeah.
Boston at Lakers. Philly at Miami. Dallas at Phoenix. But the first game is Milwaukee at New York. I feel like they done that last year or the year before. Yeah. But like viewers, if you don't watch NBA, NFL, and you want to get into it,
this is your chance.
Christmas Day. What are you doing?
Well, people would be busy, but
no, I hear that. But most people are at home.
Yeah. You could just turn on the TV, put on the game, and enjoy it.
I love Christmas Day.
Yeah,
because you're literally booked from like whatever a certain time, say 5 or until like 3-4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
good to go.
No, it's fantastic stuff. But yeah, I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah,
get me another great episode.
Mm-hmm.
Filmed for you guys because we're doing this for you.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Share our knowledge with you. No, I'm joking. But actually, I'm not joking. But yeah, looking forward to continuing this on where the path that we're taking. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, hopefully we've got Deji back when he's back from holiday next week.
Mm-hmm.
Believe so. And yeah, let's get crack-a-lacking. I don't even know how I said that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Get me? It's all the lighting. Get me? Fantastic place for it. Bare lighting, bare happy. But yeah, obviously, signing out. Before signing out, Jacob's gonna say,
like and subscribe to our YouTube page. Yeah. And thank you for everyone that's watched so far and listened, because we really do appreciate it.
Oh no, honestly, you guys that have been like sharing, reposting everything. Obviously, I'd like the stories on Insta in it, for instance. But I do appreciate it, because if I do comment on everyone, it can get long and taxing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, it feels like when everyone's reposting, like on a very good day, for instance, it feels like it's a birthday thing. So I just have to like it. We see everything. Yeah, we're definitely seeing everything. Please continue doing so. We really appreciate it, because without you guys, do you know what I mean?
People can't do it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, like you said, like, subscribe, and signing out. Joe.
Signing out. Jacob.
Peace.
Take care.